Okay, so today I have a true confession. If we haven't met before, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Michelle, and I'm a certified online business manager. And I love to kindly kick digital CEOs out of the back office so they can focus on the things that only they can do, which may include more sales, more revenue, and my very favorite, making more impact. So, yesterday I recorded a video. And to even though my mantra this year is business is easy when I take messy and perfect action, something didn't sit right with me. And I didn't know that until this morning. So, what came out, my topic is, or the topic that I talked about yesterday, and I'll talk about today too, because that's really what happened to me today. A live example. So, is journaling to clarity. And one of the things that this morning during my morning pages and journaling practice that came out was what I recorded yesterday didn't sit right with me. And even though I was moving forward and taking my messy and perfect action, and I'm really trying to not re record these things and really edit myself, um, and I know they're not perfect. I know they're so far from perfect. But right now, for who I am, they're perfect. They're exactly what I need because I just need to put it out there and I just need to become comfortable. And I know that. So I had, um, talked through all the points of why journaling is important and that, but he didn't actually speak for why journaling was what brought clarity to me and myself and continues every single day to bring clarity to my business and myself. But it doesn't always have to be about my business. Like when I'm journaling for clarity, it can be journaling for clarity around my physical activity. One of the things that I absolutely love and had gotten away from was having a daily yoga practice, even for 5 minutes. It's all I needed. And I was starting to notice those things in my it that different things were happening, like I wasn't sleeping very well and my muscles were tight, and even though my husband was like, just do your yoga, I refused to listen to him. And so it came out in my journaling that, oh, Michelle, maybe if you would actually take 5 minutes a day out of your schedule and have or start up your yoga practice again, you would feel better on all planes. And so I would be doing this now for 3 days because it's just this week that all of this came out. And yes, I am already sleeping better and I'm feeling better. So that's just one way that I found clarity. Not only, yeah, clarity in my life. That, and it affects me because I was having trouble sitting, even though I have a sit and stand desk that I can raise up, and I try to do that throughout the day. When I changed to another 25-minute section of work, it still wasn't like, it was painful for me to sit. It's not so much now that I've remembered to do my daily yoga practice. And that came to me through my journaling, as well as my whole sugar monster that I was dealing with. I think I may have talked about it last week. If it's not on the video, it's in the blog that I'm starting or I'm in the middle, well, how many days? I don't even know, of a whole 30. And this is my seventh one. So or my eighth one, but my seventh one in January that I've done for 7 years. Um, and even though I can get myself back on track pretty easily, there's something about the whole 30 that it makes it easy for me. And some people it's not, but for me it is. And it came out in the journaling why it's easy for me because I don't have to make decisions. Like, yeah, I have to make decisions on what I want to eat, but it's pretty specific. There's a lot of rules in there that you have to follow, and there is so many great recipes that I truly love when you do a whole 30. And I just pull those out, and there's more than 30 that I can find to do. And my favorite is mayonnaise or homemade mayonnaise with an egg, cumin, and dill, and a little bit of mustard. But, anyways, So those are the things like that. Journaling can really give you that self discovery and that learning that you need to have. And also, it helps you to actually believe and trust in yourself and in your decisions and the direction that you're going. And it really does help you become that person that your future self is going to thank and love. So, that is my main message is that is what journaling has done for me. It has allowed me to build up that confidence in myself and be that self leader that I kind of lost. So, at one point, as a sales rep, you need to be a self leader in order to be able to do that type of job. But when I had to go through that whole layoff process and rediscovering like who I wanted to be now, it took quite a bit of work. And I started off with journaling and I did a really good job of it until I figured out what I wanted to do. And then I kind of got absorbed in other things and got away from it. And it wasn't until this year, um, about halfway through the year where I really started to dive into that journaling practice again. And I know I've preached about it before with Megan Mims, and I'm part of her Empowered CEO course, is that it really came out to me when I started journaling. And she had talked about in her whole self discovery is that journaling is in that flow of it and just letting everything come out and not editing or clarifying is when it really came out of what she wanted to do and who she wanted to be. And that's the same thing. Like I have was doing something. I knew that that's what I wanted to do, but I've come even more clear on who I want to serve and how I want to do it since I've done that practice. So I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, or if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment for me. I'm always happy to read those and respond back to you. Um, I appreciate the time that you've taken to listen to me. Um, and again, I hope it was beneficial. Let me know if it was. If you did like it, I would love if you would give me a thumbs up and let me know that. And if you enjoy getting information from me and hearing about my own self discovery, go ahead and subscribe and you can get a video from me. I've committed to making a video every single year or every single week this year in 2021. So you can hold me accountable for that if I miss one. And they're come out on Wednesdays. So thank you for your time and I hope you have a wonderful day.